So in today's video, we're gonna talk about what the serializers are in Django Rest Framework. So the main purpose for the serializers in Rest Framework is to convert the data from backend to the data that Django and Python could work with. So as you can see this in this diagram, there are mainly two workflows. First one is deserializing, and another one is the serializing. So let's start from the first one. So when the Django view receives the data, usually will be the first node right here. It's gonna be a JSON data here. So as you can see the example right here, we got a name, email, and password. And this data usually is JSON. And but in the Django view, they have to work with some Python dictionary. So the serializer will convert this JSON data to Python dictionary data like this. I know those two look similar, but there's different type. And after that, the serializer will try to validate based on the validation rules we gave it to we write. Then if it's validate, the data type still the same, still Python dictionary. And if we validate the data, and we'll save the validated data into the Django database as the model instance. So the data will become like this. And also we need to respond some data back to the front end. So from here, serializer the data, which will convert this Django model instance into the Python dictionary again. And last but not least, the last step, the response, the serializer the data will convert this dictionary, Python dictionary, into the JSON response again. And now I will show you an example and hope that will help you to understand. And let's start from the Postman. So there's a very simple endpoint. It's the sign up, and we send this, as we see earlier in the example. We send this info to sign up this URL, and this will be its JSON format, as you can see right here. It's JSON, and we send it to right here. We send it to this sign up. Let me get a little bit bigger. We send it to this sign up Django URL, and which will use the profile sign up serializer. The serializer does look like this. Yeah, we validate the email and the password and then create the instance. So also in the sign up view, the Django view, I will print all the data type for each step. So you can see how the serializers help us to convert and transfer the data along the way. And eventually they will return here. So now let's try to send, and we will see how's the printout here. So let's start our backup server. Okay. Okay. So let's send here first. Okay. Create it. We go back to the console, the terminal here. And so when we receive the data, the serializer already help us, because basically Django, it's Python. They have to work with Python data structure, which is, this is already a Python dictionary here. The request data here, and this is the content, which we see earlier. And the serializer initial data is the Django, no, excuse me, it's the Python dictionary here. And once we validate the data, which is the Python dictionary again, we created this right here. It's a class of the profile, and you see the fields here. Let's make it bigger. You can see the ID, the name, the email, and the password right here. And finally, we return to the front end from a Django model instance and convert to the JSON again right here. So that will be the workflow. So go back to here. So basically what I show you is exactly what this diagram talking about. So first we will deserializing the data from JSON to Python dictionary, and we validate it. If the data is validated, we save into the database as the Django model instance, and we convert the model instance into Python dictionary again, and eventually we return in JSON based on this line right here. Show you in the code here. So right here. So at this moment, the serializer.data is still a Python dictionary, but when we use this response, this is the class from the serializer that will help us automatically convert the Python dictionary into the JSON, which the front end could work with the JSON. And that will be it in this video. If you guys have any question, just let me know in the comment section, and hope this video will show you what exactly the serializer is doing. Mainly it will help us to transfer the data format from JSON to something that Python and Django could work with, and also help us to validate the data as well.